This week in German 88, we discussed our fourth word, Vergangenheitsbewältigung. This word directly translates to coping with the past. This topic covers the way in which Germany has worked through their past, particularly regarding World War II and the Holocaust era. After the Holocaust, the Jewish population had drastically dwindled, and those who were left were very conflicted about where they belonged. In 2008, The Economist published an article titled Germany's Jews, Latkes and Vodka. The first section discussed the influx of Russian Jews into Germany after the Berlin Wall fell. Jews that remained in Germany after the Holocaust could not bear to interact with Germans and secluded themselves to their own communities, keeping strict Jewish lifestyles. In this way, they were not really working through the past, but rather avoiding it. Their way of working through what had happened was to protect and cultivate their culture again. For this reason, German Jews did not care for the Jews from the Soviet Union who did not adhere to as strict of Jewish practices. Despite this group of immigrants not technically being registered as Jewish, they were necessary in rebuilding the Jewish community in Germany. They helped Germany work through the past by restoring a formerly large part of the German population. However, the larger Jewish population of Europe did not agree with the Jews that wanted to stay in Germany. After the creation of a Jewish state in Israel, the Jews that stayed in Germany were shamed for their actions because they stayed with the perpetrators of the Holocaust. The aggressive manner in which these Jews were shamed indicates that most Jews wanted to ignore the past and abandon a country they once inhabited, rather than working through the past and re-inhabiting that same country. On the other hand, Germany itself was determined to begin reparations of their actions and vigorously worked to create a more welcoming environment for Jews. Germany was much more deliberate in working through their past mistakes and did not want the Jews to leave the country. By building synagogues and community centers, Jews started to feel more comfortable in their country, leading them to assert themselves in more public life. Rather than secluding themselves as they did before, they helped with the formation of memorials of the past. These memorials included concentration camps that were turned into museums and bricks with names commemorating those who died in the Holocaust. Germany encouraging Jews to enter the community again was the segue for those people to work through what had happened in that country. This marked the transition from Jews refusing to interact with other German citizens to working together to recognize the atrocities that had occurred. Vergangenheitsbewältigung allowed the Jews and other German citizens to recognize the mistakes of the past and use that recognition to move forward.